Hello, people of the internet. My name is Tim, and welcome to Red Band Review. So, as you can tell, I am not in my bedroom right now. I am actually at my local theater, and I am very excited because I am here to see Scarlett Johansson in a movie that as soon as I saw the first trailer, I was absolutely amped up. It's based on one of my favorite all-time animes, Ghost in the Shell.
This is Major. I'm on site. I'm going in.
You are the first of your kind, but you're not invulnerable.
Maybe next time you can design me better. Everyone around me, they feel connected to something. Connected to something I'm not. What are you?
You were dying. We saved you. And now you save others.
Words like violence break the silence. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here.
I don't know who to trust.
You trust me, right?
I know I have a past. I'll find out who I was.
Everything they told you was a lie.
Who are you?
They did not save your life. They stole it.
Really professional today. I actually have cameraman, my compadre, Mr. Myles, and before we actually go in to see this movie, I thought it'd be really cool to get behind the camera and have him come out and tell his thoughts of what he is expecting.
Hey everybody, Myles here. I'm with Tim Johnson at the theater in Halifax here. We're getting ready to go see Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson, and personally, I'm very excited. Just like Tim, this is one of my favorite animes. Been following the comics and the manga and the anime for a very long time. I remember when I was originally excited when the very first one came out. Can't wait for this one. It's looking great. It's got a very cyberpunk thriller feel to it, and that's just up my alley. So we're going to come back with our thoughts here very shortly, and hopefully they're positive.
2 hours later.
In the near future, Major, played by Scarlett Johansson, is the first of her kind, a human saved from a terrible crash who is cyber-enhanced to be a perfect soldier, devoted to stopping the world's most dangerous criminals. When terrorism reaches a new level that includes the ability to hack into people's minds and control them, Major is uniquely qualified to stop it. As she prepares to face a new enemy, Major discovers that she's been lied to. Her life was not saved, but stolen. And she will stop at nothing to recover her past, find out who did this to her, and stop them before they do it to others. This movie is based on the internationally acclaimed Japanese manga.
Alright, so we just got done with Ghost in the Shell here at the movie theater.
And I'm still trying to process everything.
While it's fresh in our head, we wanted to take the opportunity to kind of put our thoughts out there, really.
But the fragments that are getting through. Scarlett Johansson as Major. I loved it. I thought she nailed it. She killed it. It was awesome.
Once again, like I said before, I am a huge fan of the original anime, the manga, the whole series, as it were. Scarlett Johansson. Yes, she was the Major.
There was a lot of things that I felt that the narrative was a little easier to actually follow in this movie as opposed to the original anime. Not that the original anime was, difficult to follow, but I just felt that it was easier, if that makes any sense. The visuals in this were absolutely breathtaking. The soundtrack was phenomenal. I like how they kind of did that kind of 80s retro kind of synth thing, which was really cool.
Some things that they did to kind of update the character very well might appeal to some of the people who have an issue with the fact that it is Scarlett Johansson and not, say, an Asian actress. They really did treat it with a lot of respect. I was very happy to see what they did in this respect and in this regard.
I felt all the characters looked like the characters. Batu looked like Batu. Major looked like Major. Like, it was all these little details that I really picked up.
The movie itself played wonderfully. The visuals were absolutely outstanding. And there were many times when I'm sitting here looking at it going, holy crap, that's like straight out of the original anime or out of the manga. They did shot-for-shot reproductions of a lot of the most crucial scenes. The characters were amazing. I absolutely, once again, I love Scarlett Johansson as the Major, but somebody who really stole the show for me was Batu. The character was amazingly well done, and when he gets the cybernetic eyes, it's just absolutely phenomenal. They did it to a T, in my opinion. The way that I would have envisioned him to be on camera myself. Very faithful to what we see. The movie had a little bit of a pacing issue at one point or another, but it was very forgivable for the fact that it kind of really produced in the very end.
I guess with all the wonderful aspects of this film, I can see why some people who would be fans of the anime would be somewhat upset. One of the things that I felt hurt this movie for me as a fan of the anime was they didn't use enough of the core material, which, let's just face it, like, they could have. It's not like it was out of the realm of possibility. And I just felt like certain little changes bugged me, but again, I just got out of it a live-action adaptation of Ghost in the Shell, and, it wasn't that bad.
So all in all, the movie was, in my opinion, very, very passable for what I would have expected for modern-day Hollywood to produce a Ghost in the Shell live-action adaptation. The characters were well done. I'd say the best part of the entire movie for me, though, was the costume. The costuming that they accomplished for this movie. There were major points in this movie where I seen the Major or Batu or whoever come onto screen and they had something very iconic looking that came straight from the anime or the comic. And that kind of grounded me in the situation because there was something other than the landscape, which is very easy to pull off digitally, that was keeping me in the moment and keeping me in tune with what I know and love about the original series. So, all in all, I think that they really did put a lot of heart and effort into the film. There's not a lot that I can really say bad about the movie, except for the single pacing issue. To explain myself just a little bit here, because I know some people, especially Tim's, probably going, "How are you talking about pacing issue?" Really, what it comes down to is the introduction, or the more so introduction of the Hanka Corporation, seemed more like filler to me. It was something that was almost unnecessary. The extent in which they did bring them in further. And kind of, like I said, just kind of piecing together holes of what they wanted for the story. But it's okay. It's very forgivable. I will definitely be seeing this movie again. I'm even going to say it's worth buying, in my opinion. So I'll be purchasing this movie when it comes out.
So in all, I think I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Primarily for the fact that they didn't use enough of the core material, but this had top marks for special effects, cinematography, the directing and acting were really well done. I think the whole cast was phenomenal. They just looked the part to me. Even the little bit parts of like certain cops in Section 9 looked like they did in the anime. So all in all, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10.
if I got to rate it, I'm probably going to rate it around about an 8.5 out of 10. The reason why it's just not going to get that full score is because it can never live up to the original anime, in my opinion. The pacing issue threw me off a little bit. But all in all, there's still very high marks. Good praise for the movie. You got to check this thing out.
So thank you so much for watching Red Band Review. I love the different setting. I wish that I could shoot everyone here, but I can't, unfortunately. I'd like to say a big thank you to my movie partner in crime tonight, Adam Myles, for the camera work and his insight into this film. So again, thank you. If you like this video, you should check out the other videos that we do have on our channel. We do have quite a few of them, and we're going to keep putting them out more and more because we love to do it. And while you are still on the internets, make sure to jump over to our official store, www.society6.com/Misunderstood Art Company. It is the home of Misunderstood Art Company apparel. We got They Cast from the Coast t-shirts, Dead Girl Superstar t-shirts, logo tees. It's awesome. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.